we live with a pervert.
Bro, I'm now seeing more keys being worn out.
No. Give men their flowers because we're never given flowers. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Banter Reacts. This is part 3 of what should have been episode 4 of Banter Corner. So if you've watched basically Banter Reacts 1, Banter Reacts 2, you've seen that we've just been reacting to the Banter episode we didn't air. And it's been an interesting thing. So interesting that we decided for the last part of Banter Reacts, we'll switch these two.
Round 1, fight!
So now I have to get my bearings in order to introduce them. Mini.
Listen closer to the pose and play part.
Oh, so you can just play at will.
Yeah.
Anyway, introduce yourself.
It's gonna be a long one.
I'll be the curator here, better part. Anyway, hi guys, how are you? James Debo from Band's Movement. Hope you've been doing well. Can't wait to share this episode with you guys.
Yes, and once again, it's Martin from Speed Junkie Africa. Speed Junkie Africa on all socials. Happy to be here again.
Exactly. So we did say last week that this week's episode is all about motorsports. We talked about a lot of stuff shooting episode 4. So this is all about motorsports. So we hope that you love motorsports. And if you don't, I'm not going to tell you to go away. No, you're sticking with us. You collect. You're going to be with us until the very end. So guys,
Joy.
and you're going to enjoy it by force. Anyway, let's begin.
Again.
No. We're going to change it for episode 5. Or episode whatever we'll call it. No, we'll just call it episode 5. We'll change it.
Martin, please remember, as I told you, when your name is not there, you are replaceable.
Including you, Daddy.
And I made peace with that. I mean, you're a pawn in a game of chess. So once you're no longer
I
useful.
don't do porn.
All right, so
Wow.
next thing that I actually wanted
Oh.
to talk about, yes, here we go. Dakar. Even the settings. So Dakar rally happened. Look at that.
This
And
is so
Audi
long
finally
ago.
won.
I mean,
After all these years, 3 years of not winning, Audi won with Carlos
Wow, I'm
Sainz
shouting more.
Senior at the wheel. What do you guys think of that?
My only
Just
issue,
briefly.
My only issue is,
Yeah.
and of course it's not an issue with the racing in itself. I mean, it's part of the reason why Dakar is that they only won because certain people had problems. It's not because the car had pace.
Yes.
So from the get-go, no, let's be real. If all the others didn't have attrition, and attrition is part of the game with Dakar, and I agree, it's part of racing. This time they had a durable car. It had its issues, but it was more durable than
It's kind of how you
Nasser
win the car.
Arati's car,
Yes, yeah.
Seb's car.
The Pro Drive Hunter.
Yes, and unfortunately, the very durable Toyota at the lead for most of the rally crashed out.
Yeah.
So if all factors remained constant, I don't think Audi have really made a really fast car. So I think that's why I think
Okay,
the Dacia
okay.
next year
yeah,
will
yes.
be
Yeah.
interesting.
So just a pause. Okay. This might still sound, of course, for the people who's like Audis, might really sound really bad. But what I'm saying is the technology was meant to make a faster, better car. You know, like if you think about the twin turbo trucks from the 70s, you know, like
the Duff trucks.
Yes, those things were insane. You know, and so when you bring new technology, we expect, you know,
Yeah.
And I think I should be sitting on this side more. Madilski's big head blocks me from seeing you some more.
Wow.
Is this your phone? It's your phone, right? I'm gonna drop it to the ground and make sure you're not gonna be found ever again.
Let's see if you hold the same opinion.
Do you hold the same opinion now? Yeah.
Yeah, that's all.
Okay.
Wow.
Moving on quickly. The Dacia does look
Yes.
nice,
Oh yeah, the Dacia
but that's a
does look
horrible
nice.
render.
Yeah, that render sort of makes it look like a toy car.
Yes.
Rather than an actual car. But
It looks like a rover on Mars. Looks nice.
Oh,
Exactly.
yes,
Which
yes,
is
yes,
why
it does,
it's
yes.
a terrible render.
Yeah, but Sebastian Loeb will be driving it. Oh, and then interesting thing as well, just before we move off from Dacia, just talk about teams or companies that are coming back to sports that they once, well, this one is entering for the very first time, but to sports that they left.
Are you telling me Ralliart is coming back?
No, Lancia is coming back. I know it's, but they are the most successful
It's not
rally team ever.
Lancia in 1990. It's not Lancia
all
in
right.
1980. Like, tell me the Lancia that you know now.
Yeah, Lancia is a
Exactly.
crap company.
It's
It's,
a-
an
exactly.
actual crap car company. But we are hoping that this is sort of like their way to come back. And you see like how Audi ended up doing the car, took them 3 years, but they finally won with a car we are like, may not be fast, but it did defeat, like it outlasted the car.
I hope they're not a Suzuki at WRC.
Yeah. Anyway, let's see. Anyway.
One thing I usually keep on telling you guys, give flowers where flowers need to be given.
I'm gonna bring you flowers, bro.
bro. Races.
Just so that these flowers
keep
actually
talking
real.
about
In a couple of
flowers.
countries,
Yeah,
do
fun
that.
fact. Men rarely receive flowers during their lifetime. So I'd be honored.
Oh, hold on. And that is an important message from Banter Corner and Banter Reacts. Please
That went so
give
bad,
men their
real
flowers
quick.
because we're never given flowers.
Imagine you're driving in the desert,
Yeah.
the scorching heat, the cars aren't comfortable. Don't have
Debo at his best.
Let's cool old Debo. Dakar cars have air conditioning. Yeah.
It's okay. I never said they don't have.
You said,
Oh.
you just said,
I said the scorching heat.
yeah, but they have air conditioning.
It's okay.
Yeah.
We have sensible Debo wearing a coat.
yourself to the limit. So at times it's never about having
Yeah,
the
sina tabia ya jeans mimi. Unlike some people.
fastest car. It's, having the best prepped team. And for me,
I'll actually agree with that because
Yeah.
last year,
Well prepped.
Dakar,
Well prepped.
Audi lost because they had many punctures. Actually, just punctures were the biggest issue.
Yeah.
And some few suspension.
And, okay, before we continue, Madilski, can you give us just an overview of how good the car tires usually are and how, yeah.
Yes. So essentially, Dakar tires, for you to just understand, first of all, they usually range between 37 inches all the way until 40 inches. That's the whole diameter of the tire and rim. And they're reinforced. So these are tires that you'll just pop in whichever way. Meaning that for Audi to have actually been popping their tires more often, it was a critical issue because of, just to explain, the Audi was running on electric motors directly to the wheels. They had a 2-liter turbocharged engine from a DTM car that was actually acting as a generator to charge the battery that powers the motors. So it was an essence of the motors are basically just eating up the tires. But those are the best tires you can ever buy. As good as Baja 1000 tires. You good with that?
Yeah, good.
In short, put Dakar tires and Baja tires on your Toyota 110.
Yeah, and I mean, punctures will be a thing of the past. Yeah, and you can wait.
They
to put
cost
them in the
twice
flats.
as much as your 110.
Yeah, they're really expensive tires, but good tires.
Yeah.
They,
yes.
and?
And also, I think, which the one thing I really need to say is Nasser Al-Attiyah kept complaining that the T1 category is
Yeah.
unfair to the Toyotas.
Yes.
Then he moved to what he thought was the favorite,
Yes.
and it's the Pro Drive buggy, and it clearly didn't win.
Yes.
And the T1 Toyota now is fast.
Yes.
And that's why everyone wants to go back to engines.
Yes.
That's what I was afraid of, that these regulations would do the same with WRC and make it all about electric
Electric and
configuration,
everything, yeah.
and
Ooh,
so
nice
all
point
the
right
problems that Audi suffered. What I actually think is if everyone sorts out their game,
Yeah.
especially with crashes,
Yes.
Audi is not going to win again.
Yeah, so I think there we have a classic example of Martin talking like a grown-up. Keep up. Keep up.
But that's the thing, Audi will never win. Should we call part 3 of Banter Reacts therapy? Everybody's just exercising their demons over here. I'm even back into a Cars 360 t-shirt.
Let's
Yeah,
just
because Audi
keep
is
moving.
never doing Dakar right now. They are now fully focusing on Formula One.
Because
they're
they know
moving.
they will never win again.
But all they needed was the one.
Yes.
And they really did take it. So, you know, congratulations are congratulations
Yes.
at you. Dakar.
So
Let's be honest. When it comes to Dakar, you need to win more than once for us to actually. Let's talk about
really.
it. No, let's talk about it. Let's be real. The companies that we remember well are the ones that really won it and really won it. Like it was not a fluke. They showed up. It's the rally at Pajero. It's the VW Touareg.
The
It is
Pajero.
It is
The Pajero is one to be remembered.
It's a Toyota
In the 90s
Hilux.
and early
It is
2000s.
the Kamaz truck. It is-
Did you two just agree?
Yeah.
Damn! all right.
Because the truth is, for you to win it once is not enough. Because
Yeah.
but Dakar is also based on luck sometimes. But for you to do it 3 times,
Or to do it really, really well, like being the first
or
woman
to
to
do
win
it,
it,
or to do it, say something like, if Audi had done the Silk Rally, the Silk Road Rally in Asia, and then won that, and then won Dakar, or did a championship, and not just Dakar, I'd actually say they deserve to go. But I think they're just doing a roast bar.
Okay, I'll put it into context. I actually do agree. Like, it felt like the Audi Dakar win felt like much more of a circumstantial win. Like, you know, Alsan, what's his name? Nasser Al-Attiyah was in a different car. The pro drives aren't working. The Toyota crashed out, and Audi just outlasted the car. But let's also remember that.
But let's remember, the car didn't outlast. It actually, they literally robbed parts from another Audi to make sure that the winning Audi gets there. So it's not they sacrificed one car just to get the win. So
Long story
that's-
short, a win is a win.
Yes, which was my point, because at the end of the day, the whole point Audi went to Dakar for was to prove that hybrid technology done differently can still be a successful sort of formula in a different sort of field of motorsports they've never been to. And despite the fact that we all think it was just circumstantial, Audi will forever market the fact that they won Dakar in a car that is powered by an engine that doesn't drive the wheels because a motor drives. Okay, I'm just, in short, they'll always do that. So yeah. But yes, it's always good when you just flat out win. Audi win, but Carlos let's give them the
Sainz,
clap. Fantastic stuff. So that picture on the screen, now that is Gunter Steiner. Now we started this year with hearing So much has Steiner happened. is out as team principal of Haas.
most interesting person on
Exactly.
Formula One.
He's the only one who makes us watch Drive to Survive on Netflix. I mean, why else are you watching that?
And
It's
if you're
because of
not
Gunter
watching
Steiner.
Drive to Survive, I mean, dude.
Exactly. And he was
I
replaced by...
still haven't watched.
You ever watched Drive to Survive?
Sadly, no.
It's okay. Hey, this man, I forgot his name,
I
but he
think
is
from
the
this
new team
year,
principal of
yes.
Haas. Now, the thing was that was supposed to be the biggest news. But then it didn't stop there, because after that, we have these 2 men here. They're both called Michael, and they're both called Andretti. Now, one is the father of the other, obviously, because he's older, and he's the 1979 Formula One world champion. So the son built a huge racing team, and they were supposed to enter Formula One. So FIA agreed on everything. Everything was set. Cadillac was coming in, GM backing them up. And then what happened when they went to F1?
They didn't agree on ear. I didn't understand it completely. 'Cause I don't understand how they had an idea of a different ear from
Yes.
what the FIA had.
Yes.
So what exactly was the problem?
The problem is, with how I understand it, is Formula One are absolute jerks. They do not want anybody else to come in because they're all boring sods. So, I mean, there's no other reason. $200 million entry fee for a new team, they had it. Backing from a huge automaker, GM, they have it. Andretti, the name, they have it. So F1 was like, no, they will dilute everything. You know, all the stupid stuff. We can't have 11 teams on the grid, even though technically most of our trucks can fit 26 cars comfortably. Yeah. This was the other bigger thing, but just to give you perspective, so for Gunter Steiner, obviously a lot of things have happened ever since. He's actually taking Haas to court because he's like, he doesn't like the way he was basically let go. And there's now even more stuff happening around Gunter Steiner and Haas. It's a whole mess. And also, let's not forget that Haas itself isn't doing that well because Kevin Magnussen has basically become a torpedo.
Yes. The dive bomb.
The dive bomber, even when you don't necessarily need to dive bomb. I mean, what the hell was he doing?
Even
in
at the
Monaco?
procession in Monaco. I mean, that's another thing we should talk about in the future. Monaco is just boring.
Yeah.
Two mandatory pit stops,
Yes.
I think.
Yes. We will have this
Whatever.
discussion about Monaco. And then when it comes to Andretti, obviously it's developed. Now the FIA, because the FIA and F1 are always fighting and F1 is holding on to its strong beliefs that they will dilute if they have an 11th team. So what they decided was simple. The FIA just told Andretti, buy another team. But which team do they buy? Which other team is for sale right now?
Sauber.
No, but Sauber is becoming Audi.
Yeah, by Haas.
Yes, yeah. I mean, yeah, actually, I like that.
They
Yeah.
have a Ferrari engine.
They have a Ferrari engine.
Don't work too hard, just
Exactly,
clear
and
the
then buy
air or
Haas.
whatever.
But we're still not at the apex yet, all right? So that was big, all right? Then we went to that news. Oof. Forgot to carry any red thing today.
Moving to Ferrari,
Yes.
which means that for the first time ever in all my years, I can do this.
I am so
Now this
becoming
is a
a
minty
Tifosi
cup,
fan.
but it is red.
Yeah.
And I can finally say, Forza, Forza Ferrari! Yay! Grazie ragazzi! We are Tifosi now! We are now
Wait.
Ferrari.
wait. Hold up.
Yes!
All this
I brought a red
excitement.
cup!
It's happening next year. So
It's happening next year, but we are now, I now identify as a
Still
team.
grazie
the one thing
ragazzi,
I don't
Forza
understand
Ferrari.
with all Hamilton fans
Yes.
is you already have moved on from Mercedes. There's an entire season
Yeah, the Mercedes
that
never
hasn't
works.
started. I don't get it.
So
it's not bad,
I
it's such a
think
bad
what
season
happens
so
is,
far.
Yeah. At
people
least they're
who
trying.
follow the sport more for the clout rather than, really enjoying it.
Yes. Hamilton fans.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh,
they
no,
say
you won't level
Tesla
that on us. No, let's be honest. Let's be honest.
Hamilton fans and Tesla fans.
No, let's be honest. No,
They
no.
always say,
No.
no matter who
No
you are,
Tesla
you're a
fans, no.
Ferrari fan. Doesn't matter what team you support, right? Because we'll be winning. But let's be honest, deep down, we're all Ferrari fans.
No,
That's Sebastian
You agree?
no,
Vettel's words. He just
Everyone's a Ferrari
And it's the
fan.
truth.
Come on.
Okay.
no. I was nodding just to remind myself that no matter what happens, you still can't be sensible.
I mean, I'm going to be supporting Ferrari. I don't care.
Sir, please shake my hand. We agree. It's a liability.
Oh, no.
It's a liability.
Can you take over from the show so that when it starts, it reads Cars 360 with Martin and James?
Because clearly.
No, I mean, what do you want from us? What do you want from us? We're not winning in a Mercedes. Hamilton, we definitely want him to be in a
Can
Ferrari.
we ban you from Formula One talk? I mean, that's the only workable
No,
solution.
I will promise this. I will promise this. From now on, I will only talk about Formula One when Red Bull loses. Fair? Fair? If they keep losing, then I keep talking about it. If they don't
Let's
lose, I
define
won't.
losing.
Losing, like Verstappen isn't winning a race. Instead, we've had Leclerc or Norris. Deal?
It's-
Yeah, he's
They're
taking the deal. He's taking
They're
it.
going to be a very few, so.
Yeah.
But on those days, I am allowed to make a whole episode of Banter Corner on just how Hamilton is going to Ferrari.
But who's going to record you?
Yeah, because the rest of us
Who's going to
we're
edit?
going with the mic.
Who's going to edit? They are!
Who's going to watch you?
They are!
The Red Bull.
Oh no! The camera lady Vera is like, no
Yeah,
way!
yes.
All right, fine. I will relax on the Formula One talk, but we will, actually, this is a good way to have a segment. We will have a Banter Motorsports show where we will be giving you a motorsports rundown of whichever thing that's happening.
Yeah.
With all this unexciting talk about F1, how do you keep a Kilimani mom interested in you?
The other ways.
Okay. I believe, and you all can laugh at me in the comments when it doesn't happen.
Ha ha ha.
Let's hear what
Age
it
badly, is that this is the beginning of the decline of Hamilton.
No.
Because you look at every other. We're not yet. We still have. No, it's next year.
Are you sure about that?
You can laugh at me next year.
next year.
Yeah.
All right, let's put this up for posterity. If Hamilton is in a decline next year, what do you want? Wait, no, that's a bad question. We will clap for you and say you are right. Let's move on.
Yeah. When they moved from the team, Ricardo,
Yeah, Ricardo, man. Yeah.
dude,
when they moved from their team,
Yeah. Yeah, they've
will
never
agree
been
with
at that same.
It's pretty weird to imagine Daniel Ricciardo
As a declining driver.
as a Formula One champion.
So
Do you know, years ago we could have thought that would have happened,
You
but
do
now.
realize he has been a champion.
so now, just a question.
Just think about it. If you think about it in terms of how well he did, you can't think of him as a champion, right? Okay, maybe never has held the top spot, whatever. But no, do you get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's an incredible driver.
Yeah.
Properly championship
Yes.
capable.
He's the only one who's been a teammate to Verstappen and beat him in the same year with the same car. He's the only one to have done it.
So that's why I'm thinking.
Yeah,
It's weird.
It's kind of
weird.
well done.
It's also weird to think of Alonso back there. Having grown up watching Formula One,
Yeah.
it's weird to see Alonso as a back marker, Bottas as a back marker.
So just a quick
What's
question.
happening?
In the world of sports, does it share the same story as, let's say in football where personals at their peak? Is F1 could this be a repeat of maybe what happens in other sports as happening in F1? Maybe as you age, of course, maybe performance could dwindle and maybe other new stars come in.
Yeah, actually, it's exactly that. The older you get, no domination period is forever. Like we had Schumacher and we thought that would last. Then Alonso came, beat him, and then Alonso got beat by Hamilton, who was beat by Button, who was beat by Vettel, who was beat again by Hamilton, who was beat by Rosberg, who has now been beat by Verstappen. So at the end of the day, they can't last forever. It's sad, but it's acceptable. Like Daniel Ricciardo, Hamilton, all these guys, at some point, they'll all leave and they have to give room to the next generation.
Sure.
So the performance does get down because it's still all physical.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, man, it's sad, but it happens.
Yeah, and considering Hamilton is the second oldest.
But imagine that.
and it's sometimes they
Alonso.
move
After Alonso.
to what was a better team, and still.
It's 50-50, and again, it's the world of sports. Yes. It doesn't really, the back doesn't stop with the driver, it's a whole team. So I think if he moves well, gets to gel well with the Ferrari team, it will work well for him.
Yes,
and I actually wish him all the best, unlike some people here who are haters. They just come out to hate.
I'm not a hater, I'm just pro-signing.
There's no hater here.
Well, no, you're not a hater. Oh. Oof.
It's beautiful.
Looks good, but it doesn't work that well.
Just go to the
It's performed. I mean, they won Monaco, but I purposely did not download an RB photo because as we are talking right now, RB hasn't yet released the car, but after this, obviously they'll.
Now you
so
get
go
why it
everywhere,
took so
you'll be able
long.
to see
This is
RB, or we'll
dated.
even put it on edit.
We've already done
But
Grand Prix.
Yes.
look fast. It doesn't need to look beautiful. This is beautiful. This is
amazing.
This is historical.
Quick one, editor, put the McLaren with the Senna livery for Monaco. Put that. That is what I'm changing to saying beautiful. The Ferrari looks good, but that.
Ooh, if we can get more livery like that.
Like that? Those are livery done.
Damn.
Well. Well done.
It looks good.
Yeah,
It's an RB.
it's an RB. Finish up with the last thing. So the last thing that happened in F1 was obviously after Hamilton announced he's going to Ferrari, we were all excited. We were all like wondering. We didn't
I know
see
what's
it coming.
coming.
And then
I know what's coming.
RB, Red Bull.
Yes, Christian Horner is currently being investigated for what they call an
Who had the more
working
accurate
incident.
prediction?
And probably something about to do with his
Say
being
it as it is.
aggressive. No.
Say it as it is. Stop playing politics. You're not their spokesperson.
No. It's legally not yet decided, so
Now it's decided.
it's been investigated. There's been a hearing.
Yes.
He's
Yeah.
been grilled.
Yes.
So we
He's
just
proved
waited.
innocent.
And to his defense, I think he should be listening to more of dancehall. So there's a track by Shaggy and Rick Rock. It's very simple. It wasn't real.
It literally wasn't him.
It literally ended up
yeah.
being not him. Yeah, that's awesome. That was awesome.
It wasn't Horner.
Yeah.
I can assure you.
To
That
be very
is
honest,
well.
how can you assure?
But it was a power play. Let's be honest. It was a power play.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I'll be very honest with this news. As much as I can dunk on Red Bull as much as I want, really, because we own this show. I do actually respect Christian Horner. His success and how he runs Red Bull is good, and I genuinely just want to see how the case evolves. We're not sure what's happening. If it is true that there was some, inappropriacy with a
Adrian Newey left.
we'll be able to see it at some point. But I have two theories with this. All right. Could age badly, but I have two theories, okay? So first theory is
both
this.
aged badly.
He could genuinely not keep it in his pants. Genuinely.
We don't know.
Terrible.
I actually don't have
Aged badly.
the inclination.
That's still
that
in
it's
court,
sexual.
I
feel
mean,
like he was
she's still
extremely
pursuing it.
aggressive because he's an extremely aggressive
Yes,
character.
very
I
focused.
feel like he was like you that word. Go get this and get it done by.
Yes.
It feels more like him than because the guy is married to a Spice Girl. At the end of the day,
That's the thing that's the thing that now
a
goes.
Spice Girl is there. Are there new ones?
That's not the new ones. We're talking about the ones. We're talking about the ones we used to.
Are there new
look
ones,
at them
people?
like,
I don't know.
Yeah, he's married to a Spice
Bro,
Girl.
how old were you then? What business do you have looking at Spice Girls that way?
Moving on.
Spice Girls were hot, man.
Yeah, but Martin, I think you can agree with me that our friend is a bit disturbed.
Yeah.
No,
We
Spice
live
Girls
with
are
a
hot.
pervert.
No, Spice
Because
Girls are
whenever
hot.
we
We're
get
gonna
it,
keep
it
going.
becomes bad.
With a vagrant.
Bro, I'm now seeing more keys being worn out.
No. Leave the
I'm going to wrap
keys.
it up with this. So, second theory was obviously Christian Horner. I think the whole story is just a power play. I think someone in Red Bull might not be all that great with Christian Horner because it's way too timely. It's something that they could have investigated without telling us.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of weird that all of a sudden we are hearing about it. We don't know what
Yeah.
it is.
It actually-
But
it actually
they're
leaked.
doing their own
Yes,
internal
it was leaked.
investigation.
It is actually
All the
a
speculations
Yeah.
that are there, it just seems like a power play. Now, this could age badly, but if it is a power play, well, we did suspect it. Anyway, closing remarks. So,
On
what
point.
do you expect in the car industry this year? Like, what's the one thing you're like, I expect this and I want to tell people this? What do you have? What's your message?
My message this year is number one, enjoy your car. Number two, hybrids are the future.
Yeah, even if it's a premium, enjoy it.
Is that because you're buying one?
No, it's because hybrids last longer than electric cars. They are kinder to the environment than our ICEs, and some of them are fun, especially Toyotas, which I don't like. But the other thing is
You only take on work trips.
some of them are fun, especially Toyotas than our ICEs,
Dude.
especially Toyotas, which I don't like.
All right.
I said I don't
The
like
other
it,
thing
but
is watch out for what we're going to be doing in the motorsports industry here in Kenya. You can check out on our personal pages, also on Cars 360. There's a lot coming.
We did Safari Rally.
Awesome. Debo?
Yeah, from the car scene, I think what I'd really like to see are more advancements. Like, the future is here, so let's see more of Tesla. Let's see more of, more
Yeah.
of Mercedes. By the way, there's an EQC in Kenya right
Ngoja,
now.
ulianza na tena.
So we want to see more of that.
We
Get
want
into the
also to
market.
see Debo speaking about other brands.
Yes.
Yes.
Please. It's either you get sponsored by Tesla and bring us some money, or
So, just to comment on that as we move, I believe part of this reaction, I really vouched for the Audi and also the Toyota Premium. Yeah.
You've changed.
or
Except
you
the
just speak
premium.
about other brands.
Are you the one who's giving the remark? Are you the one who's giving the remark?
I'm just going to shut in my own shop.
Yeah, so, as Martin has said, be on the lookout for new content that's coming up. And we really do appreciate you who watch whenever we walk out, we go out, and the wonderful comments. We really couldn't have been here and, pushing without your constant support.
Yes.
So I'd just like to appreciate you and wish you lovely year as it progresses, yeah.
Awesome. Oh, that was wholesome. I think for me, my closing remarks obviously is Banter Corner, we are in full force. 2024, we're going to be pushing out more stuff. Obviously,
Lie.
obviously we do apologize. It took too much time to come back.
We
But as
do.
you can see, so many new changes.
We apologize
We're going to
again.
be trying out different formats. We're going to be
We
trying out
apologize for the
different things.
apology.
You might see even a new face, maybe women at some point, because this is too much. But otherwise, we do thank you. Thank you for 2023. 2023 was awesome.
Yes, it
2024 is going to become even bigger. Motorsports, we're going to make sure we cover as much as possible. Anything new, you're going to find it with us. And we're still going to be the three guys who speak our minds, even if people hate us for it. And honestly speaking, if you see any of these three faces and you hate what we're saying, always remember, you clicked on us. We put a thumbnail with our faces. You purposefully said you wanted to see us. So hear what we have to say and comment below.
Just a clarification, Madinsky. In case you think your face can be used as clickbait, you are wrong.
That has been Banter Corner episode 4.
And still we have Banter Corner continuing on with my face on it.
2024 and we are back. So we'll see you in the next episode when something else would have happened. Anyway, bye from Madilski from Cast 360.
And from Martin from Speed Junkie Africa.
Debo from Ben's Movement Kenya.
See you later. Bye.
Hey, chaps. So yeah, I mean that was episode 4 in its entirety. That was
amazing.
good. I mean,
I wish like it really aired at its time, because it
Yes.
would. It's so much that we covered that was amazing, and I just wish, man.
yes. Yeah, but it has given us one
The
new thing to
opportunity
do.
to
Yes,
react, yeah.
exactly. More Banter Reacts coming your way, more Banter Corner coming your way, more stuff on the Cast 360 channel. You've been seeing the videos we've been posting. Keep liking, keep subscribing, keep sharing. Comment below. Those really do help us actually get shared and seen out there. But yes, for now, thank you so much. We absolutely love you. From these three guys, we love you a lot. And we can't wait to see you on the next Banter Reacts. Banter Corner will be aired separately. Banter Reacts will be different. And we might even have female guests. Play your cards right. You'll see pretty faces here with our pretty faces. Anyway, this has been Debo from
Ben's Movement.
And Martin from Speed Junkie Africa.
And this has been Anthony Madilski from Cast 360. You want to import a new car? Then please do import it with us. Go and visit cast360.co.ke and we will get you your dream car. Drive your dreams with Cast 360. And for now, goodbye.
Buy that premium from Cast.
No premiums or Teslas.
Yeah, we live with a pervert.
Bro, I'm now seeing more keys being worn out.
No. Give men their flowers because we're never given flowers.